Well, hello, Springford, and happy Wednesday. I do hope this video finds you well. This weekly update only has two topics. The first one, I want to make sure that we touch base on vision. It's been a few weeks. So again, continuing our discussion, the Springford Area School District is committed to empowering students to follow individual and diverse educational pathways, preparing them for success in local and global communities. And again, that's our vision. And for just by way of reminder, the vision is the ideal. The vision is where we want to be as a district, and the mission is what we believe to get us there. So in prior weekly updates, we've talked about what empowering students mean. We've talked about what local and global communities means. And we talked about how the community can partner with the school district to help us realize this vision. This week, I want to talk a little bit about what success looks like, because I know that's some of the work we're doing and we've been talking about since April as a leadership team. What does success mean? What does it look like? Obviously, we want all our school districts to be successful. And if you look at school rankings and things like that, you see numbers, and Springford usually fares pretty well in those rankings. But really, what does success mean? Is it percentage of students that get accepted into college? Is it test scores? Is it how many people go into the military? Is it how many people become gainfully employed? Is it that we have the skills to be able to move on to be productive members of society? And I think part of it is all of that. For me, success is preparing our students for whatever their path is going to be. The one part of the vision that we're going to talk about next week is individual and diverse educational pathways. For us, I think what that means to us is, if they're on that pathway, they are now moving in the direction that they're most likely going to be choosing as their vocation or as an avocation that brings them joy. So as we really talk about this, our work here in school is to really get to know the student, to build a relationship with them, to help them understand what life beyond high school is going to be, and if college is the next best step, if a certification program is the next step, or the military, going right into the workforce, whatever that might be, to get them moving on that next step. Along with that, of course, we want to empower them by having 21st century skills, problem solving, creative thinking, collaboration, those types of things that are applicable in almost any field. So as I think about what success looks like, it's really knowing the student, knowing the learner, and doing everything we can to put them on a path where they're going to be successful, or they're going to have the tools they need to be successful. So as you think about, again, continuing on with this idea of unpacking vision, next week we'll close this out by talking about the diverse educational pathways, and then we'll get into mission and what that means. So along with that mission and vision, certainly it is our goal, it is our belief and our desire for all of our students to feel safe. And just by way of sharing, I've shared before, safety is very important to us here at Springford. Your children coming to school and ensuring a safe environment is paramount to us. And along those lines, just by way of reminder, we do have a Springford school police department, and they are a law enforcement agency that partners very nicely with our municipal partners. Their mission, their core principles are to protect our students, staff, and our community, to be vigilant, to be ethical and impartial enforcers of law, critical incident preparedness and response, and crime prevention, reduction, and deterrence. So those are their core principles. They do drive our efforts with ALICE training. They do drive our efforts with Safe to Say Something. This is how we get information from students, from parents, from staff, so that we can support our students whenever we hear some concerning things, or whenever we have to take action on something, or just investigate something to make sure there's no concern. We have a pretty robust system to ensure the safety of our students. ALICE drills is something that we do on a regular basis in all of our schools, and I'm very excited to be able to share with you all that we're going to have an ALICE parent night that's going to be coming up on November 16th from 6:30 to 8. Officer Terry Height and Lieutenant Gwen Phillips are going to be taking up the effort on that. And just again, as a reminder, the Springford Area School District, in conjunction with the Springford School Police Department, is inviting any parent that is interested to get some ALICE information. ALICE is an acronym for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. Parents will learn about what we do, what our ALICE training program looks like. They'll review the book, I'm Not Scared, I'm Prepared. They'll have an opportunity to ask questions, and of course, learn more about what our Springford Police Department does. It's a fantastic night. It'll be an engaging evening, and we hope that you can attend. And again, that's Wednesday, November 16th, from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Stay tuned for more information on that. That's all I have for this week. I look forward to our time together next week. I hope you have an amazing week. Enjoy the weather out there when it's nice out, and take care. We'll see you next week.